morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 4th of December. Now Penny has gone home, the little dog I was looking after. I just dropped her off then. I had to stop of course and get my little takeaway coffee. You know the drill, guys. We have to have our morning coffees. I know a lot of you out there share that experience with me just to keep us, you know, awake and give us some energy to kickstart the day. So I'll close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm just getting this announcements begin. The announcements begin. Guys, there's been still a lot coming out on Twitter. We know that there's nothing in all YouTube, Facebook. We know there's nothing. So it's going to be up to us to kind of share this information around if we can. We're used to doing that anyway, aren't we, guys? But I am getting these really big drops of information. There's a lot of factual evidence out there, guys, that's starting to come through. It's filtering down to these people. I know, and look, I understand how frustrating this is, guys. Look, I watched that Died Suddenly documentary the other day, and we all know here, if you're on my channel, we all know about the clotting that's starting to happen in people's bodies, what's causing this abnormal amount of clotting that the embalmers and the funeral directors and that are experiencing. They're documenting these things, so we have to take these things as positive because eventually that factual evidence will come out. You can only keep sweeping things under the rug and under the carpet for so long, guys. It's like I say, the truth will always... Once the truth is out there, the truth is out there. And the thing is, it's a time thing. See, it's time. We'll see things will start to show in time, especially around jab injuries and these kind of things. We know that they will. It's just going to take time for people to sort of join the dots. I often say it's like joining the dots to create a bigger picture, like a dot-to-dot picture. But the sleepwalkers, they're joining the dots. They're starting to join the dots. Yay. So that's what I'm getting. There's a lot that's really starting to come out now. Gosh, I hope Elon Musk keeps just letting all these truth bombs out and all that was apparently misinformation is now actually becoming the truth. Isn't that funny how the actual misinformation was actually what everybody was being fed, which is the garbage and lies and deception by the media and all this kind of stuff. And they weren't getting the truth. They weren't even getting the side effect information about the jabs and all the things like this because it's all hidden under the carpet. We always knew it was, guys, didn't we? The BS detectors were right onto it from the beginning. So I am getting that. There's going to be a lot more of this starting to come out. It's starting to happen. They're joining the dots. Okay, let's see where else we go. And again, speaking of dots, they're showing me that, we talked about it I think the other week, that game of Twister. Have you guys ever played that game of Twister with the really bright colours? There's like green, reds, orange dots on this piece of, it's like plastic. And you have to spin the wheel and then you land on the dot. So it's like left hand on a blue dot or right foot on a red dot. And you end up all twisted up as bodies. Like people, if you play it with a few people. It's quite funny. It's good for a laugh. But that's what I'm getting about this game that these sleepwalkers have been in. It's starting to twist them up. See, it's becoming abnormal. Like you can't get your right foot on the blue dot and the green toe or green foot on the yellow dot. Like it's awkward is what the guides are saying. So all this stuff moving forward is becoming awkward to the sleepwalkers. It's like being in that game of Twister, which is a good thing. Because they can't manage it now, they're going to fall, and that's what happens. It's the last person, isn't it, that's still on all their dots and spots in the game of Twister. Because most people fall over because they can't keep their balance. It's too awkward to be reaching up into one corner on a red dot and then have your other foot on a yellow dot over here. Well, that's what's happening to these sleepwalkers. They're becoming unstable and they're losing their balance and they're going to fall. Basically, well, we knew that was coming anyway, but that's what it's happening. It's like this giant game of Twister, getting back to the dots and the spots and all this kind of imagery. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of instability and they're feeling very unstable. And they're going to start to fall because they can't keep the balance. And there's a balance of everything in their life. God, look at everything. Financial, food costs, petrol, getting electric vehicle, like everything. every aspect of their life is being affected. You know, it's going to knock them off. It's going to affect their balance. Probably not you guys if you're watching my channel, because it's showing me that we saw things coming. So it's like, it's almost showing me like a trapeze artist. Like, this is what you guys are. It's like we're walking on this trapeze, this little wire, like in a circus, but we're not in an actual circus. And we've managed to put our arms out, and we're quite well balanced. We've got the proper shoes on, and we're doing these ones walking across the tightrope, and we're looking down at all the chaos and commotion below us. So we've become we've become Braveheart tightrope walkers today, and we're walking across the tightropes. Oh my God. Because we've got very good balance at the moment, because we've learnt to navigate this. See, you think about it, guys. 3 years we've been navigating this absolute BS and garbage, and we've managed to still walk like in a nice straight path in a straight line forward somehow, kind of veering off at times, but not falling off. Like, that's why we're getting this tightrope image of the tightrope walker, and the arms are out, and we've got very good balance now. We tread very carefully with our feet. If I'm moving my feet as I'm sitting here, but we tread very carefully, and we know that we have to tread carefully because with the mass psychosis, this was very prickly. We kept getting attacked around this kind of thing. Sorry, I just gotta have some coffee. So we know how to tread carefully and be very respectful of other people's decisions as well. But we've got pretty good balance in our life. And this could be around everything in general. We talked here yesterday about we've got good balance in our chakra systems, meaning our sort of spiritual body. Because a lot of us have gone through a lot of traumas, breakdowns, dark nights of the soul, all these kind of things. And so we have gone through a lot, and we've managed to really connect with who we are at the sort of core of our being. So this is why we've got this tightrope walking shoes on. And they're showing me us in our Braveheart biker jackets now, like walking this tightrope because we know where we're going, and we're not going to fall because we feel safe and secure, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? It's almost like we can look down off this tightrope and we know there's a safety net. It's almost like we can look down and go, oh yeah, there's a net down there. So if I fall, I'm going to be okay. It's something in our mind. We know we're going to be okay. And that's what the safety net represents. It's like, well, we know we're going to be okay. We've done this for 3 years. What more can they throw at us? You know, at least it gives us some laughs and entertainment, all the garbage that they keep rolling out. So that's what I'm getting for us. And they keep giving me that song. I know, I don't even think they're tightrope walkers. I think they're just on a swing, aren't they? I'm getting this U2 film clip, All I Want Is You. I absolutely love U2. You know that I do. I know there's a few of you from Ireland that watch me here. I just love U2. I just love their music. I love their film clips, the simpleness of them. And it's of course in a circus tent. And this could be relating to the clown show that we've been currently going through. But I am getting that film clip of All I Want Is You by U2, which is when the little dwarf fellow falls in love with the girl on the trapeze artist. She's like a trapeze artist. So I guess that's just relating to the trapeze, because we do love our music here on my channel. And it's just a beautifully written song where he falls in love, and it's like, it's just a great song. Basically is why they're giving me that, because it's one of my all-time favorite songs on Chrissy's playlist again. But she's a trapeze artist, and that's the song that I'm getting for the minute, because we've become like trapeze artists, learning to balance in this crazy clown show, circus show. We're balanced and we're stable, and that's for you guys watching my channel. Let's see, because it's that safety net, like I keep saying. We feel like we're going to be okay. It's just how we feel. It's like a knowing. We know we're going to be okay, and we're going to navigate this. Look at you guys in Canada. I know I've got a lot of you out there from Canada, example, New Zealand, places like this where you've had very harsh measures and that, but you're still going. We're still here connecting on my channel. We're still laughing about these things, aren't we? So, you know, there has to be a way to keep navigating this moving forward. Let's see where else we go today. Hang on a minute. God, I'm getting England. I've had a bit of England lately. We had Sushi in 10 Downing Street doing all his work yesterday. But I'm getting that they're going to start to publish things in, I would say, the paper. Because they're going to start putting things in people's faces. I keep saying it. This is going to be the year where they're just going to push the global warming, the climate change, all this bills and nonsense and garbage that they're feeding everyone. So I'm getting in England, they're really going to start to plant the seeds now. We know that Sushi in a couple of weeks is going to come out with his rollout, but they're really going to start to plant these seeds visually. So I'd say in your papers, on your streams, on your feeds of all your like Facebook, YouTube, you're going to start to get bombarded, I feel, with a lot of ads, especially as we know on mainstream media. I feel like you're going to get hit hard with a lot of the renewable energy ads. You're probably already getting them. We're getting lots here in Australia. I'm sure all of you are getting them. But they're going to do this real seed planting now. It's going to start to get, well, to us, probably not to everybody, but definitely to anyone watching my channel, you're going to really notice it, and you're going to notice the wording. It was like those big billboards they were driving around with. Like, we know they're putting in these subconscious and these messages like, are you doing the right thing? Are you playing your part? Are you playing a role in saving the planet? They're going to do this again. It's going to start to happen. This is in England, UK. This will start to happen. They're going to start to be in your face with their little, you know, planting of their seeds for their narrative that's about to just go and roll over everybody. That's what I'm getting. You're going to start to see these visual cues, I would say that they are, you know, they're little stepping stones to the big rollout, red carpet rollout. That's what I'm getting for that area. All right, let's see where else we go. I'm getting that face. I'm getting that Macaulay Culkin face where he, everybody knows the movie Home Alone, don't they? And when he puts, is it he shaves or something and he puts the aftershave on and it stings or something and he goes, oh, and I mean, that's such a characteristic face for Home Alone. But that's the face I'm getting for the people waking up. Because I keep saying to you, they're coming out of the mass psychosis and they're starting to wake up to the BS and the garbage that's going on in their lives. And I'm getting this face. Sometimes they talk here about that picture scream too, that's like, I mean, very characteristic painting. But this is that shock. It's not just shock. See, if you think of someone that's shocked, they're like, oh, it's like shock, surprise, you know, the big eyes and the big mouth. Well, this is like complete, oh my God, shock of the century. That's what these people are going to be going through this year. They're going to get an absolute shock. And imagine if anyone of them watched that died suddenly with all the massive clots being pulled out of people that are like calamari. And, you know, imagine if they ever saw that. And you know you've injected yourself, what, maybe 5 times, some people. You're going to be in severe shock. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of shocks happening this year. We keep saying it's the shift, and we talk about the Great Awakening here, which is also what's happening this year. It's been happening for a while, but I do get that the shift is really coming. The guides keep saying it. So we're going to get a lot of these ones. Not us, we're not going to be doing that, but the people waking up are definitely going to be in shock, and it's saying horror. Because it's like a horror movie. This is like a horror movie. You know, we call it the clown show, and it's pretty damn funny, but it's almost turning into that clown. What's that horror movie with the clown? Is it It? Is it called It? I haven't seen it, but I remember in America and that you had a lot of trouble with clowns just popping out in front of people when that movie was released. God, you'd have a heart attack, wouldn't you? That's what this is turning into. It's turning into the It movie now. It's that ghastly that there, as we all know here, there's a lot of this depopulation going on, and these things are very inhumane, what they're doing to people. It is, well, they call it a bioweapon, don't they? But that's some of the terms. But, you know, these things are happening, and it's very hard to get that through to people. I understand it, guys. It's very frustrating. It feels like they will never see it, but they will see it, because every second person is now realising that someone they know has been injured by a jab, or someone's had cancer and it's just exacerbated and gone crazy. People are dying suddenly, as we know. I'm just so, I know, guys, I get over it as well. I just sometimes have to have a whinge. I know you get it. We're all so frustrated out there, aren't we? Okay, let's see where else we go today. So the clown show is now turned into the It movie, the It clown. I'm sure it's called It, isn't it? Just confirm that, guys, but I'm pretty sure it's called It. Let's see if there's anything else today. See, we're not going to be taken by surprise. When they start to roll out, I keep saying to you this year, they're going to roll out things with this reset, like part 2 of the reset book or whatever it is. There's a lot more to come. We know there is. We're prepared for it. We even know that it's going to be total stupidity and make no sense, of course, again. But we're like prepared for it. Hang on, where was I going with this? Sometimes I get so much information, guys. I just get overwhelmed. Hang on. Oh, I've gone blank. God, sometimes the guys just go and the information just pours out and I can't get to it all. Oh, I did have a message in that. Anyway, we'll go back. Hopefully they'll bring that back to me. Oh my God. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, the guides just keep saying, well, this is what the guides keep saying to us. We've got to stay in this far, far away land. Now, I know these things and some of the analogies on my channel, guys, I've got a lot of new people watching, are a bit strange. But there's meaning in that, you know, there's meaning in the things that the guides are saying to us. We have to stay in far, far away land, which is, it's like that place in Shrek where you just go far, far away, and it's actually called Far, Far Away Land, and you go and visit there and you just stay there. We call it Terabella as well on this channel. We all had a vote and we named our beautiful Earth Terabella, which is our happy place that we go. Might be in your bedroom, might be at home, might be in the garden, might be bushwalking, it doesn't matter what it is, but that's where we go to find our little bit of sanctuary and peace. So we have to keep going to far, far away land this year. It's very important that we keep removing ourselves from the chaos, the madness, the insanity, the It show, the It clown show, as we know. Very important. So we're still getting that far, far away land, and make sure we head there. You know, it could be on the mountaintop as well, where you get the 360-degree view. The guides always raise us up so we can stand on mountains, just like the Josh Groban song, to keep us away from all this kind of crazy narrative and keep us on our tightrope walking forward. Let's see what else we get to close with today. They're giving me this most ridiculous Aussie song today. What is going on here? This is an Australian sort of ditty tune, guys, but I think this is more for your entertainment actually, and it's called Footballs, Meat Pies, Kangaroos and Holding Cars, and it's an old song and it's all about Aussie stuff. And I think what they're saying is just get back to basics. This is the message, and this is globally, not just about Australia. You've got to look it up, guys. It's such a stupid song. Well, it's not stupid, it's just funny. It's like all the icon things of Australia that have meaning to Australia. But this is about all your countries as well. Get back to basics, get back to simple things. You know, you think about it, football, meat pies, kangaroos and holding cars. Well, they're pretty basic things. If you think of Australia, they're probably the things that come into your mind straight away, aren't they? Well, this is for everybody. Let's get back to basics. Let's keep our life really simplified. I think a lot of us here on this channel already have done that. We've already simplified our lives and we live a very basic life at the moment. A lot of us aren't traveling the world and doing all these crazy things. We're just sort of staying put, and we're doing a lot of observing as well. Maybe from the grandstands of the football. For example, we're up on the grandstands and we're often looking at these things from far away. Yes, far away. So I'm getting that ridiculous song. Got to go check it out, guys. If you want to have a laugh at some of the Aussie stuff, go and look at that. I don't know who sings it, but I'm pretty sure it's called Footballs, Meat Pies, Kangaroos and Holding Cars. But if you type that in, it'll come up. It's that ridiculous, that song. Hang on, I'll see if there's something to close with today. And the message from the guides is that we've got to not retract. We're not to walk backwards. No walking backwards. We're only allowed to like walk forward. sort of forward into the unknown, but they're saying like walk forward and embrace the unknown too. Like don't be scared of the unknown. We're not going backwards. We're just going forward, and embracing the unknown. Like don't be fearful of the unknown and what's coming. Like I said, we can walk the tightrope. We can do this. Hang on, I've just got to see what we can close with today. Hang on. Oh, they give me that many. They always give me too many songs at the end. They go, it's like they're going through the jukebox file, and they're always and then I get a little burst of a song. I just can't grab it. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. Who sings it? It's called Somewhere Out There. Somewhere out there. Is that about the stars? Oh, I get myself so muddled up, guys, sometimes, don't I? Somewhere out there. Oh, I don't know the rest of it. Hang on. Let's see if I can get something else. Oh, it's from a musical. We know that it is. It's like a Disney song, isn't it? Somewhere out there. I think that's actually the name of the song. So I'm going to leave you with that as well today. And we might have to listen to the words of that song, but I'm going to see if I can get something else. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting a strange song today. Oh, we get so many strange songs on here, guys, don't we? What is with music? I know you guys love music. I do too. I'm getting this song. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Dun, 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 dun. This is an old song. La 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 la. Is that it? Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. I don't know who sings it. It's a really old song, guys. But, you know, we've got a lot of this. When you think of the song, perhaps, 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 it's like question marks. Like, I don't know. We're going to have to go and listen to that song. I'm getting some really weird songs here today. What's it all mean, guys? Hang on, let me see if there's something else. And if you take your da-do, da-do, da-do-do. It's so old. That's like, isn't that really, really old, guys? Like, perhaps, 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 I think it's called. Look it up. Let's go listen to it. And I'll see if there's one more I can close with today that might be modern for you younger people out there. Hang on. Oh, of course we have to get this one. It's actually from the latest movie. Is it Lyle Crocodile? And it's Shawn Mendes. And it's, I'm on the top of the world tonight. Da, 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 da. I really like Shawn Mendes. Do you guys like Shawn Mendes? I really like him. So this is us on the top of the world tonight, walking along the tightrope is what I'm getting. And we've got this, still got this really good aerial view. And that's the song I'm going to leave you with today. We're going to go and play it. If any of you have seen Lyle the Crocodile, my daughter wants to go and see that. It looks really funny and it looks really good. And I do really like Shawn Mendes. He's got some great songs, actually. Great variety of songs. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. We're going to be on the top of the world tonight, walking along our tightrope in our Braveheart biker jackets, staying on our path and knowing that the net's underneath, that we can't, that when we've got like, it does break our fall if we do happen to fall, which we're not going to because we feel secure and stable and balanced. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons, and thank you for all your comments yesterday, guys, about that song we were talking about, Guns N' Roses, and where do we go now? And I guess that's a big question for 2023. Where do we go now? And I appreciate all your feedback. So take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll say goodbye from Australia. Bye, everyone. Bye.